Start by locating the control panel on the classroom podium. Choose the correct button on your control panel to select your input. You may need to press the button twice, once to wake up the panel and once to select the input. If you're using a laptop, connect it to the podium and press the laptop button. To use the Sympodium system, press the power button on the computer to turn on or wake up the system. If you're using a USB drive, this is where you would insert it. Make sure the primary monitor is turned on. If you don't see a green light on the monitor indicating that it is turned on, press the power button. The primary monitor is on an adjustable arm so you can reposition it as necessary. Make sure the PC button is pressed, which will turn on the projector, lower the screen, and turn on the secondary classroom display. Next, log in with your normal username and password. If the secondary monitor is turned off, press the power button. Like the primary monitor, the secondary monitor is also movable and can be placed in a convenient location on the podium. The secondary screen extends the primary screen, giving you a larger desktop to work with. To access this additional space, drag windows through the side of the primary screen onto the secondary screen. This movement will be reflected on the classroom screens, with the large projection screen acting as the primary display and the smaller TV acting as the secondary display. You can then use the primary display for other things, such as a whiteboard allowing you and the class to refer to what's on the secondary monitor. By pressing the mute button on the podium panel, you can mute and unmute the computer audio and main classroom screen. You can turn the secondary classroom screen off and on by pressing the TV power button on the touchscreen. You can also turn the classroom lights off and on from this screen. While presenting a PowerPoint slideshow on the Sympodium system, you'll have several additional options that wouldn't be available on a normal classroom podium. Start by navigating to the PowerPoint you wish to show and open the file as you would normally. You may need to click the Enable Editing button at the top of the screen. Click on the Slideshow tab. In the Monitor section, choose Primary Monitor and make sure Use Presenter View is checked. Start the slideshow by clicking From Beginning or From Current Slide. Your slideshow will appear on the primary screen and your speaker notes will appear on the secondary screen. The classroom displays will show the same. If you don't want to show your speaker notes, remember that you can press the TV power button on the podium panel to shut off the secondary classroom screen. To annotate your slides, choose a color from the buttons along the top of the screen and pick up the attached stylus pen. You can write and draw directly on the screen with this stylus. Whatever you draw or write on the primary monitor will be shown on the main classroom screen. If you need to erase part of your annotation, press the eraser button at the top of the screen and trace over your notes. In PowerPoint, a pen tab will appear with additional options when working with the stylus pen. Outside of PowerPoint, choosing a color from above will also bring up an additional menu with options for the stylus. If you want to save your annotated PowerPoint presentation, go to File, then Save As, and save the file with a new name. The new file will have the annotations embedded. At the end of class, don't forget to do these three things. To turn off the PC, to shut down the system by pressing Display Off on the control panel, and to take any USB drives or other items that you may have used. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about what the Sympodium system can do, please watch our Getting to Know Your Classroom Sympodium Additional Features video. To learn more about the specific technology in your classroom, please visit apps.clarku.edu/classrooms.